won the toss and they deferred, and off we go. The final game of the regular season with a short kick fielded at the 15-yard line, and a nice run back out to the Chargers. Josh Jacobs starts as the running back. He gets it and escapes a tackle in the backfield. He's second down, short 2. Carr flips it out here. Jacobs, and the first down of the from the 49-yard line. Looking at Derwin James on the Chargers side. Little play fake and cat. He's got a lot of company back there on second down and 10. And he will handle it himself. And the Chargers this season into the slot on the third down and 10. Chargers put pressure on. Carr gets it away and completes it to Foster Moreau. Inside the 20 he goes. Moreau has it knocked away and out of the end zone. It was knocked out by Nasser Adderley. Play on the opening drive as we go back to the end of the play.
Fumble out of bounds. Ball brought back to the spot of the fumble. First down.
Let's take a look. A huge punch by Adderley on the end of it. Where does that ball go out? A much different outcome, and yes, indeed, it does go out of bounds.
Back at the 7 where he lost the ball. And Carr fires to the back of the end zone and overthrows everybody.
Pass, holding, defense, number 43.
Hardest guys to figure out A, where he's going, and B, how to stop him. So, see, first of the grabs there, maybe a second of the grabs.
Jones comes bottom of the screen to the left. Jacobs in the game here, but Waller is split out to the left. And the handoff to Jacobs, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield.
Put it up on that side to try to get him covered.
Carr buying time, keeps his eyes downfield, and throws, and it's... And this a chip shot from 24 out to give Las Vegas the lead. So
the stories go on and on.
Yes, they do. Daniel Carlson to kick off. Andre Roberts ran one back 101 last week for a touchdown, picked him up back. And it's a quick throw to the right side and down at 7. 4-man rush. Slings it to the outside.
So that the Raiders can't get those subs on the field.
Third down and 7. Herbert throws. That is caught, but short of the... After the 3 and out. This a good kick. Backing Renfro all the way up to the 15-yard line. And he's able to weed. Start from the 24-yard line. Second drive is knocked down. Back in the game, but the Chargers won by 14 at the end. Big hole exploited here by Josh Jacobs. Comes off a gain of 14. Give it to him again. Brandon Staley, who was with Sean McVay with the Rams last year. Deep drop and a roll, and the pass is caught by Zay Jones. Carr protected well. Going for it all. He's got Jones out in front and overthrows him. Leads the league in punting average and will be going to the Pro Bowl. Skies one to the 18-yard line. Here's Roberts darting and dancing, and the ball is out. The ball is out. The crowd thinks the Raiders have it. Recovery. After it's knocked away.
It just happens so much, Al. I used to return punts too.
Inside handoff, Jacob. They sacked Carr 4 times that night in L.A. Flips it to the outside here. Jacobs. Char is the back. And they give it. Jones in motion, going for it. Carr fires over the middle, and that'll be caught. What about forward progress?
Field, and there it is. You can eyeball it. It looked like he had possession.
Keep it on the ground. 2nd and 9, play action to the end zone. Caught, touchdown.
Typically what defenders look for is the second move. This time the third move is the payoff. And for the Raiders, what a start.
Opening quarter. Carr. Renfro. 10-0. Perryman, former Charger, he's going to the Pro Bowl. A little swing pass, drop. Second only to Indy's Jonathan Taylor. Second down and 10. Herbert fires. That's caught. Short game here, so we'll have a 6 shortly as Herbert is under pressure, escapes the sack, fires, and it's juggled and then deflected.
He gets it out of there, and then a couple of tips, and there you go.
Chargers go final 2 minutes of the quarter.
Let's watch this down the field. Sometimes, whether you get into the playoffs or not, it's determined by bounces like that. And that was plenty lucky right there for the Chargers.
Off Mike Williams' hand. Keenan Allen, the motion man. Eckler probing from Cleve Blakeman.
Holding. Offense. Number 70.
He's trying to reach him to the outside to get this outside play going. And then once that last break was done, you could
fake to him. Herbert throws, and that
nothing was that bad.
third down and 17. Deep downfield into traffic and
Prior to the pass, illegal contact, defense, number 35.
Oh, you're going to get a double move or something. Here's a little weave to the outside and then contact way down the field, and you get a first down out of it.
Final minute of the opening quarter. In that game in LA in October. Off play action. Fired left side, making the grab on the Raider territory. That's the end of the first quarter in Vegas. Raiders lead by a score of 10-0, and Sunday Night Football resumes after these messages. And Wendy, grandsons Jesse and Jack. A flag is thrown here as we start.
Back to, right? That was
sure.
Offside, defense, number 99, lined up in the neutral zone.
75% of his games in his 10 years at Oakland. You name it. And Bisaccia took over, kind of calmed the waters, trying to get him to postseason. Solomon Thomas comes in for Jefferson along that defensive front. Eckler.
Jonathan Hankins has been banged up too.
They go fast again. They love to do that between second and third down, and that pass is Herbert in the pocket. Pump fakes, throws, caught. First down. 35 touchdown passes is a Charger record. That hole exploited, staying on his feet. Austin Eckler for the touchdown.
Good to have this guy back after missing last week. Corey Linsley, the great all-pro center up front there with that double team. And right now you're starting to see the Chargers team that they thought they could be, which is
75 yards, 14 plays. Eckler. Touchdown. So Eckler's only one behind to tie him for the league lead. Johnson. 5 hurries, 7 total pressures. About a quarter of the time. They start this drive down in 12. Over the middle. The Raiders 29th in the league in rushing coming in. Carr gets away for the moment, in a lot of trouble. Flag is down, and then you got all kinds of action going.
There are 2 fouls against the defense on the play. Holding, number 25, that penalty's declined. Pass interference, number 9. The ball he placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
Other receivers.
20-yard penalty on Murray. Second and 10. Carr stepping up, and he can't get him. 11 rushes, only 20 yards to the air. They go again, and free over the middle. Who leads the league in run back yardage, at least on kickoffs, but had that turnover the last time. 10. Give it to him. The offers wanted him to play defensive back. He wanted to be a running back. Herbert on a roll, under pressure, fires, and is able to. This should be played here. He'd rather play in the Super Bowl the following week.
There's really nothing he can't do. Great runner, too.
Fake to Jackson. Herbert fires, caught, and a little short of the first down. Back in midseason. Third down and a deuce. And then change changes hands and hands it off to Eckler. He faked with the left hand to Palmer coming around, gave it to Eckler with the right hand. Hangs in the pocket, fires.
Chin up and then pressing it above the chin up.
While you're watching all the throws in your room, I'm doing chin ups. Here's Herbert. Slings it. Cook makes through the middle. Big hole for Jack. He gets it. Come up with 3 tight ends here from the 19-yard line. And there goes Eckler. Herbert's going to keep. And time they're 3-0 in overtime. Here's Herbert on the 2nd and 11. Here's Eckler trying to get his 20th touchdown of the season, and he does.
Dynamic in space, right? I mean, you go play action and then you throw it to him. Get out in front with Matt Filer leading the way, and then he's just going to do the rest. I mean,
after the 2-minute warning, the Chargers take the lead for the first time tonight. 14-10 LA. Get it to you as soon as we know. From the 25-yard line, here's Carr throwing. And Pittsburgh, of course, would go nuts if that happened to Ty knocks the Steelers out. 2nd and 5 against the 4-man rush, and that's caught, and he's finally able to get it.
Desperately missed Darren Waller.
Carr now to the outside. He goes and drive. Out of Georgia Tech. 2nd and 10. Deep drop. Carr surveying. Protection great. And then finally it's the sling it was resulted in this.
Grounding.
Yep.
Offense number 4.
Fall. But that was well. Yeah, I see exactly what.
And the Chargers would have all 3 timeouts. 3rd down and 23 here. Keep it on the ground and picking up a lot, almost a first down, is Jalen Richard.
And take out the safety, which was really the last piece of the puzzle right here. Good blocking down the field, but Derwin James really.
After review, the runner reached the 42-yard line, which is a first down.
Did get it. See the pylon on the other side, the sticks. Bosa comes after him, but he gets away.
They will use the other guys to give him space.
Carr rolling against the grain, deep downfield, and
there.
Pass interference, defense, number 25. Foul occurred in the end zone, so the ball will be placed at the 1-yard line, first down.
I mean, that ball landed at least 20 yards away from where Zay Jones was.
So Josh Jacobs is the back. Give it to him, and he will work his way into the end zone. Herbert knocked away, Herbert stepping out, stepping away, looking for the sideline to stop the 3rd and 8. Herbert fires, and that's incomplete, but a flag is thrown.
Hold on that one.
Holding, offense, number 74. The penalties decline, leaves up 4th down.
Crosby able to take advantage.
And a flag is thrown here. 3. He does get it away and angles it to the near side. Caught it at 26. Well, they fought back and take a knee, and the Chargers will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter.
I would not have done that. I would have taken a shot.
Regardless, a very entertaining first half. 17-14 with so much at stake. Coming up next, the Toyota halftime. Mike, Tony, and Drew to fill you in, guys. Roberts from the 6. Weaving, as they have all season long, Michelle from the 29-yard line. Start with a pass here. Penalty is called.
So it lands in the field of play, which is significant on this, but you're going to see the ball land way over here on the R. that Jones could have gotten all the way back over there. I guess it was possible, but not from my angle. I never thought he had a chance at it.
Wide open is Jared Cook. And the big tight end, 22-yard line. Hands it off. Eckler. Quinn Furl comes in his spot, 2nd and 13. And
right side.
Ngakoue is back in the game, 3rd and 23. Little dump off here to Eckler. And Eckler with Washington halfway through the season. And this kick is no good. And 4-man rush. Carr gets bumped.
Off the quarterback.
3rd down and 8. Carr firing to the sideline and incomplete. His 3rd punt of the night. Roberts calls for statistical regression is how he put it. From the 9-yard line, is 2nd down and 4. Swing it to the outside. Caught here. Eckler, can he get to the mark from your own 18-yard line in a 3-point game, or are they just trying to draw him offside? No, they are going for it, and he gets stuffed.
Plays on that sequence, and we're going to be talking about this one.
And now it's Jacobs, and Jacobs takes it, gives it to Mariota. He swings it over to Waller. Around the side he goes. Down and 6. Look out, James blitzing, and Carr just flings it. Big play, 3rd down and 6. Carr backing up, throwing, and it's incomplete. From 31. 3-point game, a guy go for it from his own 18-yard line. Meanwhile, here's Eckler. Fastest offense in the league. Only Jacksonville has been faster this year. Herbert. And it's
easy passes tonight.
Herbert. Look out from behind. Down he goes. Hunter backs up. Collects at the 20. And gets.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. Number 32, it's a 15-yard penalty from the end of run, 1st down.
Only the fumbler could advance it after that. Carr under pressure and open, but he's 2nd and 10. To the outside they go here. Carr has time, but the secondary is doing its work, and then he throws, and it's caught on the run, and that's Edwards again. To the ground again, Jacobs. And it's up to rest.
It's up to those others. Nice big play that time by Bryan Edwards.
2nd down 3. Jacobs, can he get outside? He can. At the 37. Carr, look out. Avoids the sack. Eyes downfield still. And then
Prior to the pass, holding defense, number 43.
Before the half was very costly. 1st down here. Jacobs again, a nice run. Carr dances in the pocket. That's 1. Marcus keeps. Mariota sets up a 1st down and goal. 2nd down and goal. Carr throwing, and it's one-handed.
Then you always want to know.
Yeah, well, no.
When he hits the ground.
From the 6-yard line. Big play. Carr. Into Carr at the end.
Pass, holding defense, number 42.
Not Carr to the ground. You got Jacobs as the back. They give it to him. Las Vegas. 20-14 Raiders. End of 3 Sunday Night Football. Back after these messages. 2.5-yard line. Mariota takes the snap, keeps it, and tackle. What a play! What
one-on-one to the ground. Huge play in the game.
And the Raiders get in to extend the advantage, and it is caught. Renfro for the touchdown. Play clock already down to 2 to get it away. That's caught by Renfro on the outside. He tries 28-14. You have a better chance to wind up in a tie than 26-14. But we'll see. Fake throw. Crowd in full throat right now. Herbert escaping, throwing downfield, and it's going to be picked off. 6th interception of the season, and only the second one here. Right there on the 47-yard line. Carr flips it to the outside. Renfro tragedy. Everything with this team this year as it's taken across the 50-yard.
This thing back together.
3rd down and 4. Carr flips it out to Richard. Stays inbounds, makes a great move on Murray. Jacobs slips the tackle in the backfield. Takes that clock all the way down and then throws to the outside from the 34-yard line. Carr steps up and hits Renfro, who then backs up now from long distance to try to make it a 15-point lead. And the kick is good. Most points in the 4th quarter in history for any team, any season.
For those big plays in the passing game.
They need one too. Herbert stepping away, under pressure.
Inside and really won that battle.
Herbert.
Good.
Again to the outside. Herbert. That'll be caught, and that's
loose and throwing it hard.
5 catches for Guyton. Now he throws, and that is juggled and dropped.
Well, you got to make these plays, though. I mean, this is another just laser shot in the hands.
Teamer gets in there.
Openings in there.
Trying to find one. To the outside he goes here. Eckler 90 yards. 3rd and 6. Herbert hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. The 6 as the Chargers have to convert. Herbert throws, caught, and then reaching with the...
Would have said yes.
Woo-hoo. Woo, he did not get it. Side of the field, and they're looking at this to see the 12-yard line. If he gets to the 12, should be a...
After review, when the receiver was touched down by contact, the ball was at the 12-yard line, which is enough for the 1st down.
Situations where you're so used to him being involved.
Slot left. Herbert looks the other way and just... And Blakeman will tell us.
Holding. Offense, number 74.
Norm Norton, and who could win that one? And so far, you'd have to say Crosby. And
a second.
After discussion, the quarterback was down by contact at the 23-yard line. Therefore, to be 2nd down at that spot, because Las Vegas elects to decline the holding penalty.
2nd and 21 instead of 1st and 20. Shoulder shake, and nobody's home. Herbert to the end zone, and incomplete.
Let's take a look at how the ball got out. They tried to go for the hold him off with one hand and the one-handed catch, and couldn't make it. Put down the middle of the defense, try and throw it high and give him a chance.
To the tight ends, had a big night. Herbert fires, and into the end zone it is Palmer for the touchdown.
Jared Cook went down the left side. He drew the coverage, and they just fell asleep on Palmer on the back side of that thing. What a play.
I think they're feeling in Pittsburgh about this point. Here we go. 2-point conversion. And that is going to be hauled in for the 2-pointer by Eckler. They begin this drive. Mariota keeps it. And 2. Mariota again, this time. Carr pressured. Ball is out. The ball is out. Joey Bosa knocked it out.
Oh, what a difference.
Parker is there. Whoa, he brought it back.
Definitely, Joey Bosa is the one that got it out working against Parker, but Chargers here, that was, for me, the bigger question. They looked like they had the easiest shot to recover it.
Right.
Look at that, and somehow it got back out again.
Justin Jones was there and could not secure it, which means Cole with a punt to the 26-yard line. Flag is down. Roberts goes out of bounds.
In the kick, holding receiving team number 37. It's a 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down.
From the 17-yard line. Herbert deep downfield, and that's incomplete. Second down and 10. Herbert throws. He's under heat again. 4-man rush. Fired. In. Go trips to the right. 4th down. Herbert fires. Caught. And again, they just barely get the first down. Out to the 27. Minute and a half. All 3 timeouts. Herbert pressured. Fires. Play clock at 2. Herbert throwing. One hand. No, Williams had it with one hand for a moment.
So many times in the league, you can catch it.
3rd and 10. Herbert protected well. In the 5 on 4th down tonight. Need this one. Herbert fires, and that's going to be incomplete.
Prior to the pass, holding defense, number 33.
To see it, basically Cook gets jerked forward here. Right there. That's, that's not a marginal call.
Herbert, hit as he throws, picks it up, and that's going to be Max Crosby again. What are they going to call it? To the outside, and he's pointing. Send an extra attacker, and that's going to be caught. 11th play of the drive coming. Still across the 50. Herbert deep down the sideline, and it's incomplete at 10. Herbert fires. You got Trufant comes in place of Faison. Herbert throwing deep downfield, and Herbert. Trufant's on Williams. Herbert leaping up in the air, and it is caught by Joshua Palmer.
Great up for the ball. All he had to do was carry him out of bounds, and it could not be complete. Exactly what he got done.
Almost jumped offside. Herbert fires, caught. Inside the 30 goes Mike Williams. 4-man rush again. Goes to the outside. That's 6'4" against 5'11". 2 guys, 3 guys at the goal line. Picket fence down there. Herbert fires, and ball is rolling.
Back out on the field.
After review, the ruling on the field is a completed catch at the 12-yard line.
Herbert firing, and it is going to be caught in the end zone by the big body Mike Williams. Ty Long puts it down, and we are going to overtime.
Double team on the far left-hand side. You had Hayward on the inside, The safety on the outside, and Herbert just threw a bullet about a foot off the ground. They time it perfectly, and nobody in Pittsburgh can believe what's happening.
The visiting team, it's your choice. Tails. Tails is the call. It is heads. You want the ball? You want the ball? Just
and the Raiders will begin.
Susan!
Play fake. Rolling. And then just flips that one.
Susan!
Jacobs breaking tackles. Big time run.
Susan!
Jacobs again. Weaving his way. Great run.
Yeah. Susan!
Give it to him again, and this time no.
Susan!
Find out if they're good. 2nd and 10. Pass is caught. Jones. Rush 4. Carr stepping up. Carr going all the way to the end zone and in. Carlson, who's never missed in this stadium. And still has it. Instead, Herbert's going to fire. Wide open is Jared Cook. And
ineligible man downfield. Offense, number 71.
And to throw it, just a major mistake.
Negates a 31-yard gain. Now this one is Herbert to the outside. Williams wide left on Hayward. Herbert fires to the outside, and that's incomplete. Going. 4th down. Down to this. Herbert fires. It is Williams. Williams again. Touchdown wins the game. Field goal extends the game. Herbert has thrown 62 passes tonight. 383 yards to the outside and dangerous. Herbert. Deep down the sideline. Williams cannot haul it in. Roll, baby.
Well, comeback.
A lot of people in Pittsburgh with the covers over their head right now. Winds up in a tie again. Both teams go to the playoffs, and Pittsburgh's out, and the one for the books. Well, Carr's going to look downfield, going to throw.
Yeah. Susan!
Jacobs.
Susan!
Carr flips it to the outside and then taken down. Sees it on the board, and they're going, are you kidding? Oh, that's a blown call. So James makes the tackle. That's a loss of 5. We have 2.5 to go. Out of their minds after watching another replay of that. Carr throwing to the outside and a long.
Too crazy here.
Certainly don't. Stay on the ground, and Jacobs is going to get.
Not like that.
2nd and 11. Jacobs. Well, he's going to get tackled with the 4. Jones goes in motion. Jacobs. And he's going to take it to the 29. And now. Snap good. Hold good. And Raiders in. Chargers out. Steelers in. Postseason we go.
Never seen anything like it in my whole life.
Stick around long enough, you'll see everything. This was a one-off. That sends the Raiders to a game next week. Pittsburgh, Kansas City, and the Chargers to the offseason. Raiders win it 35-32. Look on the face of Keenan Allen. For only the 2nd time in 19 years, Raiders go to the playoffs. That post-game show coming right up.